Hi everyone, this is Tuplex. Welcome back. Let's continue this Let's Play by making some blue science. Before we do that though, I think I would like to have more battery production. So I'm going to add 2 more machines making batteries. Let's see, we can squeeze them in here. They'll have to be a little bit off center, I suppose, from the other ones. But I've already pretty much abandoned the original plan of making this base as aesthetically pleasing as possible. So that's okay. We'll work on that later. Right now I just want to get the blue science done, because I feel like we're kind of late in doing that. Alright, so we'll basically duplicate what we've got up there. Whoa. Oh, I made a refinery instead of a chemical plant. Whoops. Okay, so let me bring down some sulfuric acid. I think I'll bring it down from this side. Let me move this. Okay, and one more since we're offset a bit. I think that should work. Here's our other chemical plant. Oh, should have made that one more. There. Okay, so we got the acid hooked up. Now we just need the plates. There we go. Okay, so now we've got 4 machines making batteries instead of 2. Again, I haven't checked all these ratios yet, so I'm not sure if right now if we're at the optimum ratios for solid fuel and plastic and batteries. But we'll see how this goes and make adjustments as needed. Looks like we got a few. No, that one's not mined out. This one is mined out. And that one is mined out, so we'll pick those up. And I should probably replace those somewhere else where we have resources. So I'll do that. We picked up 2. I'll just put down 4. See if I get some power poles. That way we can keep that ore production stabilized. Oops. Okay, I need to grab some more belt. So let's go do that. Sorry I didn't get a video out yesterday. I was busy this past week. Took a short vacation. And I did make some videos to publish in advance, but after I got back, I had some other things to do. So, but we're back at it now. I will tell you that I am starting a new job tomorrow, or today by the time you see this, and that is likely going to have some impact on my publishing schedule. I think what I'm going to try to do is to get at least 5 videos out a week, whereas I have been doing 7, so that won't be a big change. But again, we'll see how it goes, and hopefully there won't be any issues there. I think I can manage to get 5 done a week. Okay, so we've got everything we need now for blue science, with the exception of the red circuits. We do have what we need to make the red circuits themselves, so we'll have to set that up first. So red circuits need green circuits, plastic bars, and copper cables. I have a copper line there, but I don't want to tap into that. I want to leave that dedicated. So I'll bring one up here, and we'll have one machine making the cables, and one cable machine can support 8 circuit machines. So we'll have that. I want to move that up one more. So we'll have that one there, and then we'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 red circuit machines. And we'll feed in some power and some lighting. Okay. There we go. We'll put some fast inserters. I'm going to put down some more power poles. Okay, so let's get some copper plate up there. That's going to need to go right here. And I don't want to put another 4-way splitter yet, or 4-way balancer yet, so I'm just going to start by doing this type of arrangement. It's not going to pull that much copper to begin with. Okay, and then we need green circuits and plastic. And those we can do on another belt, running next to that one. And just need to think of a clever way to combine those. Maybe we can do this. Yeah, that works for me. So we'll bring up plastic here. Actually, I need more space. That will be a splitter. There we go. And the green circuits are going to go, I want them to go up here. But this splitter is in the way, so I will send them up here instead. Let's go grab some more of those underground belts. And then we just have to do that. There we go. So that'll be enough for the first side of 8, and we'll do 8 on the other side as well. Now, we need 2 of these every 8 seconds times 8, because we have 8 machines on one side. So we basically need 2 per second. We need 4 green circuits a second to keep this running at full speed once we have 8 and 8. And each one of these makes 2 per second, and there are 8 of those. So let's see, 2 per second. All right, so this will be able to support this one side. I think, if my math is correct. So let's get this one side running. And I'm not going to bother with the other side yet, just because I want to get the blue science going first. Okay, so let's put some output here. No, I think my math is wrong. Let's see. I've got 8. 8 machines, 8 seconds each. So that's the equivalent of 1 per second. And each one needs 2 circuits. So that should be the equivalent of 2 red circuits a second. Okay, yeah, and 2 green circuits a second I can do with one of these. Yeah, so I've got plenty of green circuits to do both sides of this. Sorry, my calculation was a bit off. I'm a bit off my game right now. All right, so let me grab some more machines, and in light of that, I think I will just go ahead and set up the other side, since I don't need to do anything with green circuit production in order to accommodate it. Won't be as difficult as I initially thought. All right, so we'll just make the same setup here on the other side. With the exception of the lights, I won't bother repeating the lights. All right, so the closest belt for copper wire, the farther belt for the other stuff, although it could be the other way around. You still need 4 items per cycle on both sides, so it doesn't really matter which way you do it. Okay, so we'll get the copper taken care of first. Okay. All right, those are still working. That's good. I wasn't sure. Okay, and then again here we need plastic. Whoops. Hang on. Let's see. There we go. Got a little too much plastic up here. So I'll pick up the extra and we'll just dump it into a couple of those machines there. Okay, and then we need to bring up the green circuits, which I think we can do without any interference this time. Okay. All All right, so we should have lots of red circuits coming down the pipe now. And those are going to come down to this bus where the green circuits are. So first I'll extend the rest of the bus out here. And then we'll bring the red circuits down. And I'm going to leave a space there because I'm just kind of planning ahead to have two rows of green circuits coming down this bus at some point. So I'll just leave an extra space in between the green and the red. I'm not quite sure if we'll need it, to be honest, but we have the space there just in case. All right, so now we need the blue science itself. And we'll be doing that with 12 machines. So we'll get some trees taken out here. And I'm going to put it right next to this red circuit production area. Okay, I think that should be enough room. And I'm going to do this on one side only because we'll use the other side to put the alien science packs. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. So again, we'll put in our power, put in the lights. I'll connect power from the main power pole wherever I can. All right. And I think what we can do is take the output belt and run it across here. No, on second thought, I'll run the belt down and I'll take it over to our science area here where we're going to have our roboports later. That way, if we want to expand to the north, we'll have the space to do that. Okay, and I'll put the output on this side because I'm going to need some room on the other side of this to make the filter inserters. I think that's what it's calling for now. In the past, they used smart inserters, but as you all know, smart inserters are no longer part of the game. So those are replaced with filter inserters. Okay, so we'll have one belt with batteries and steel. We'll have the other belt with plastic and filter inserters. Or I'm sorry, with red circuits and filter inserters. Grab some more belt and we'll start setting that up. Blue science is not really that hard to set up once you have the ingredients you need to make it. I think it's more of a challenge to get the batteries and the plastic that you need than it is to actually do the production. Okay. All right, so again, we'll do steel and batteries here. And I wonder if I can combine that belt before it gets up here. I'm going to try to do that. I think I can actually, if I put something like that. I can bring steel up there. There we go. Okay, and then the other side is red circuits. So I want to put red circuits on the right side of the belt. So let me bring the red circuits up. What if I don't have any landfills on me, so I'm going to need to fill in some of this. So I'll go up here and grab some of that landfill. No, why didn't this turn off? This should have turned itself off by now. Oh no, it's off. I think they must have turned off the flashing power symbol when it's turned off. No? What's going on? Landfill less than 200. Okay, so let's take it and see what happens. Okay. Yeah, so it's powered on. I don't know if you remember, but before, when this was powered off, they all had the flashing no power icon. But I guess they took that out when it's connected to power but turned off with a switch. So I guess that's okay. We could probably put a light just as kind of a visual indicator as to whether it's turned on or turned off. Why don't we try that? Yeah, I think we could put the light there. And then if I connect that, let's see, enabled condition. If landfill is less than 200. Yeah, let's see if that works. And I just, and you would think, well, why not just put a light there? And then if the power's off, the light will turn off. But that's just because during the day, it's always off. So that way it'll be on during the day if the power is activated. Okay, so as I was saying, we need to get red circuits to the right side of this belt. I've got some landfill. So first I want to fill in some of this water here to make room for our bus to continue its journey. I guess I'll just fill that all in. Okay. And I'll have to bring the red circuit up here, since that steel is going to be in the way. Okay. And I want that on the right side. So we can just do that. And we want it on the right side because I'm going to put some stuff to make those filter inserters, and those are going to output onto the left side of that belt. So that's why we need it like that. Okay, so the filter inserters need fast inserters and electronic circuits. We're making fast inserters way over there, but I don't really want to put those on a belt. So I think what we need here is something like that. So this will be filter inserters, that's going to be fast inserters, yellow inserters, and gears. And then it'll output there. That's going to require green circuits. That needs green circuits. That needs green circuits. This one also needs iron. That one needs iron. That one needs iron. And that one does not. So green circuits go up to there. and iron will go up like that. Okay, I'll put some more lights over here. All right, so green circuits right there. So let's bring that over. And I need more underground belts. Let's take a look at our map, see how we're doing with aliens. Quite a few of them up there. Still outside of our pollution cloud. So I think we're still safe for today, at least. But we'll have to go do some cleanup here pretty soon. Okay, and iron. We could probably... yeah, that's fine. We'll leave them separate. I was going to say we could probably just combine those onto the same belt, but that's fine. We'll let them have their own belts. Okay, now let's see if this starts to run the way that we think it should. Yep, there we go. Okay, so that's all set. Now we just need to get inserters on these guys and feed that over to our labs. All right, I'm going to need blue and red. So I'll grab some of each of those. Okay, these have a 12-second cycle time, so a single yellow inserter on the output is more than enough. All right, and while we are at it, I will set up a small facility to make the alien science packs as well. So those are going to go on the other side of this belt. And we might as well set that up while we're here. I'm not making productivity modules yet, but I want to load those with productivity modules so that we can get more science from fewer alien artifacts. And that power pole is exactly in the way. There we go. Okay. I think this is the first time I ever had a main bus where I had material going in two opposite directions. But there's a first time for everything. And I don't see anything inherently wrong with it. All right. So where should we bring this up? I guess we'll run it up here. Whoops. There we go. Okay. Now we've got blue science, and now we just need to load inserters in the right places over here so that we can pull from 2 belts instead of 1. Okay, and then the long ones on the other side. And we just got an achievement. Let's take a look at that. We got an achievement for producing 1,000 advanced circuits per hour. Cool. The other ones that we've gotten so far are researching oil, triggering an alien attack, producing 10,000 electronic circuits, and producing 20,000 iron plates an hour. Awesome. Okay, so now let's decide what research we want to do. I think I'd like to do military 3 first, so we can get poison capsules, and then we'll start doing logistics system and getting the stuff that we need to start making some robots. I'd like to get at least a couple hundred robots done as soon as possible. And I think we can do that even before we have blue circuits. Yeah, I don't need blue circuits until we need level 2 modules. So yeah, I think the next order of business will be to get some robots made and start to set up our robotics network. And in the meantime, we'll get our military 3 research set up. We'll start making poison capsules because those will be handy for clearing trees and biter nests. We can start doing flamethrower damage upgrades, which is pretty cool. We can also start finishing some of the other damage upgrades that we weren't able to continue before. So having blue science obviously opens up a lot of additional possibilities for us, and we'll continue doing that in the next episode. Until then, thanks again for watching, and we'll see you soon. Bye-bye.